We live. What's going on, everybody? Is it flipped right now? If there's anybody in here right now, I think it's literally flipped, or at least it is on my screen. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Jax? Perfect. What's it called? What is up, Mitch? What's up, Jax? What up, Crazy Mofo? What up, John? What up, Sam? It's not flipped. Okay, that's good. So just a couple more shout outs. Anish, what is up? Anish is always in here. What's up, Jax? Gary Cole, ML Beast. What's going on, everybody? Hey, it's good to be back here. I haven't done a live stream in a good little bit. I'm still trying to kind of work on getting the call-in show set, but as we all know, we always get that same troll that comes in here and just kind of ruins it every time. Hey, Sports Theory, what's up, guys? So where'd you get that gorgeous hat there? Where'd you get that? We're up in the Sports Theory up in here. I'm sure a lot of you guys know me from the Sports Theory, so shout out to those guys. But, man, Jaguars free agency right now. Nothing much going on. Of course, the big signing of Nick Foles, he's a big-time free agent landing. Other than that, the only guy we've actually signed in this free agency period, actually two guys, A.J. Cann and Matt Overton, the long snapper. It's what's up, Timothy? There's a shout out. But man, it's just been so boring. I haven't been a part of I don't remember there being such a boring Jaguars free agency as long as I've been super passionately following the team. But there's probably some reasons for that. I mean, one reason is that first of all, we don't have a lot of money, obviously. I think we only have like $15 million in like cap or something like that right now after the full signing. But you guys also got to think, man, not only do we have that big quarterback on the roster now, we also have a lot of guys on the roster that's going to demand big-time contracts. Jalen Ramsey is going to break the market when we have to re-sign him. Yannick Ngakoue is going to break the market, get a whole lot of money when we re-sign him. So, you got to keep some cash aside for those kind of guys. But, I mean, when you look at it right now, man, it's look at the guys that the Jaguars lost. Malik Jackson. They lost to Sean Gibson. They've lost right tackle Jeremy Parnell. Blake Bortles, but whatever, he doesn't really count. And there's one other guy that I'm forgetting about. Who am I forgetting about? Oh yeah, Carlos Hyde. Definitely the subtractions are more than the additions so far. But we're at the point right now where, we haven't signed any tight ends. We have a huge need there. We have a big hole at running back, right tackle. It's looking like when this draft comes up, man, we're gonna have the draft for need big time. It's crazy. Mindset says Jared Cook. I wouldn't mind Jared Cook. We'll see how much money he is. I'm glad. I was kind of wanting Golden Tate, but looking at his contract, I'm glad we didn't sign him because that dude's a lot of money. A lot more money than I was comfortable with, and especially on a position, I would have rather a big body type of receiver than a guy that basically looks like, D.D. Westbrook. David said, Blake who? LMAO. What's going on, David? Sports Theory. Hey, love the hat. Appreciate it, man. Mine says Corey Grant needs to come back. Yeah, we'll see with Corey Grant, man. I mean, he's been kind of quiet. I don't know if he's a unrestricted free agent or if he's a restricted free agent or what's going on with that. But, yeah, Taylor, I agree with you. We need ASJ back. We need some kind of tight end because all the ones that I've wanted are kind of flying off the board. You had my guy Jesse James go. Tyler Eifert might have been signed somewhere. But, yeah, let's bring ASJ back, man. John says, good luck with Foles. Going to miss him in Philly. Yeah, man, that's one thing about Nick Foles. A lot of fans and stuff like that are a little hesitant about it. But when you look at Eagles fans, man, Eagles fans love this guy. Eagles fans, I want to get maybe Philly 500 on the channel pretty soon and maybe ask him some questions about Nick Foles. But I wonder if there was any kind of divide with who wanted to keep Carson Wentz versus Nick Foles. I mean, that would have been kind of interesting. Hibbett says, hello, UCF. What's going on, man? Mindset, did Yeldon get signed yet? I don't think Yeldon – no, he hasn't got signed yet by anybody. The running back market, they're not getting much money at all. I mean, what's called not Yeldon, but Le'Veon Bell didn't get as much money as I thought he would, or probably that he thought he would. I mean, the dude was waiting out. It seemed like him waiting out, but never got the big contract. No, he wanted like, I remember I was watching a video of him on TMZ. He was wanting like 100 million last year. He got like 50 million, I think like 30 million guaranteed. Tevin Coleman only is making like $5 million a year. I mean, he's making basically the same money as AJ can. I mean, it's crazy the diminished role of the running back. And, I'm telling, if I have a crazy gifted kid or something like that, I'm not making him play running back. I'm not letting him beat himself up to get low money. Play wide receiver, something like that, man. That's crazy. Hey, Jet Central's in here. Congrats on Foles. He's no boat, but still. He's not the boat, but we still love him. It's crazy with Blake Bortles, man. He just wasn't a very good quarterback, but Jags fans just love him, man. I think it was just the attitude that he brought. I mean, he never put blame on anybody else. He was always he got criticism from everywhere, from whether it be analysts to fans to freaking players randomly calling him out. I mean, you had guys like Clowney, freaking Jenkins on the Eagles, even like Crabtree, just random players just like criticizing him. It's like, where is this coming from? You know what I'm saying? Jack says, give Foles a nickname. Dude, he's Big Dick Nick. We already know that, bro. Hibbett, I'm a Jets fan. Bell got 50 million and 35 million guaranteed. Yeah, that's some good shit, man. That's a pretty good it's a pretty good value right there. I mean, I thought he was going to get a lot more. What's called UCF? You ever buy an actual Jaguar? No. That'd be cool though. Maybe one day a Jaguar will be named after me, but we'll see. What's called Panthers Rule says, hey UCF. What's up, Panthers Rule? Jackfin85. Blake's number should be retired. Ring of Honor. Yes, Ring of Honor. Put him in the Ring of Honor. Nah, he ain't gonna do nothing. I wonder who's the next player to wear number 5. It's probably gonna be like a punter. Only the numbers of 1 through 9 are only allowed to be worn by quarterbacks, punters, and kickers. So, yeah, we'll see. Sam Dog, where were you snowboarding when you did your video about Nick Foles? I was in Squaw Valley, California, which is East California. It's right on Lake Tahoe. Man, I had a really good time out there. Like I really did. It was a lot of fun. What's called J Rand says, what up, UCF? What's up, J Rand? Jonas H. Jonas Gray into Pride. Yeah, Jonas Gray needs to go into Pride, man. I was really disrespected when Carlos Hyde took his number. But good to see you, Jonas. Hope you're doing well, man. Eagles fan says, did you ever play sports at UCF? I played 1 year of lacrosse, but that's it. I had to get a job, you know what I'm saying? I did fraternity stuff too, so I was just, I had a lot going on. David, UCF, you plan on getting a Nick Foles jersey? I don't know. I mean, usually the jerseys I get are all fake or all like $30. Like this jersey right here, this was $30. Like jerseys are so damn expensive, and I like the hard stitch numbers. If you get a hard stitch number Jaguar jersey, it's like $150. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot of money. Davis says, what do you think Jaguars will do with the tight end problem? Hopefully we sign ASJ back, but we're definitely going to have to draft somebody because we're going to have to start running 2 tight end sets. That's how we like to do it, and we don't have anybody to do it. You know what I'm saying? Sandog says, by the way, thanks for subbing my channel a while back. Oh, of course, man. Everyone go sub up Sandog, the infamous. Mindset says, what's your thoughts on Metcalf at 7 or O lineman? Taylor? I want tight end. I had to watch more Metcalf. I haven't really watched too much of him in college. But yeah, I'll be interested to see that. I kind of want to go TJ Hawkinson there, but it just sucks because it's such a, like in the top 10, it's really, really good defensive lineman. And that is the one position I really don't want to draft, man. Like we drafted the fat tub of goo Taven Bryan last year when we should have went offensive guard, when we should have gone Will Hernandez, but whatever. I mean, it sucks, but whatever. Jonas says, I want Metcalf high key, but a tackle would probably be the right pick. I just do worry about Metcalf with his injury, with just the injuries, man. He's so big. I feel like he get injured so easily, and like I just hate when players get injured. Like I hate injury-prone players. That's one thing about like AJ Can. Like that's one thing I like about him. At least he doesn't get injured. I guess that's one positive. Biggs 904. What's up, UCF? We lost Corey Grant. Did we? No way. Is this breaking? Let me look it up. Corey Grant. Let's see. Latest. Yeah, I don't see any news about Corey Grant, but I doubt we're gonna sign him back though, to be honest with you. Let's see who's in. What's up, Clarence? We can also sign ASJ back for 2 years, 80 or 8 million. Yeah, I mean, I might as well do it, dude. Like, I'm sure right now. I mean, I think the Jaguars are kind of waiting for the tides to kind of, clear out before they go and get their guys. Just because, I mean, we signed Foles first day of free agency. That was what, Wednesday. Then all today goes by, no signings. Tomorrow, I mean, we'll probably make some low key signings Friday and Saturday. But I mean, we've got some like holes to fill, man, and it's tough, man. MLB, what are the 3 main positions you think we should really need to work on? All on the offensive side. I mean, we need depth at running back. Last year, we put way too much trust into Fournette, and that didn't work. So we need running back. We need right tackle. We need a alpha wide receiver. Tight end, definitely. I mean, geez, it's crazy. What's called? Pro Connie says, I like your hat. Thanks, man. Brian says, I'm feeling good about Foles. Yeah, man, I'm feeling good about Foles. I'll take it. I'm random. Grandin re-signed. It was on his Instagram. Was it really? Jack says, UCF, how do you get jerseys for $30? They're from China. China. Fake jerseys. Brian says, yo, UCF, do you think Bortles will have a job this season? Yeah, he'll have a job. Bortles is durable. He has a lot of starting experience. He's a good teammate. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how he can do in like wash-up duty when there's no pressure on him. But yeah, he'll catch on somewhere. I don't know if he'll ever be like a consistent starter anymore, just because he's just far too inaccurate to be like a consistent starter. But yeah. Anna says first round Hawkinson. I wouldn't mind that. Nick says Falcons need to make some moves. Hoping Norwell balls out this year. Yeah, I feel that for sure. Sports Fury, are we not going to talk about how fire this thumbnail is? Yeah, I was trying to figure out what thumbnail I'm making. I'm like, you know what? I'll just put myself in a Jag jersey. How about that? Chase Turk, what's going on, man? TJ, why are you rubbing your beard like it's just I don't know. This is a nervous tick. I got a little bit of a beard. It'll be interesting. I wonder if I do this when I don't have a beard. I don't know. It's just my thinking thing. TJ, oh yeah, I just said that. Cricket says, do you trust Nick Foles in Jacksonville? I mean, he's the best free agent available, so whatever. I mean, I'll take him. If Haskins or Murray are there at 7, I would probably draft them. But I'm gonna be cautiously optimistic. I don't want to go into this year acting like we're going to beat everybody. But Nick Foles is a good guy. I mean, I was a big fan of him at Philadelphia. I love the underdog. I was rooting for him in the playoffs both years. I mean, of course, besides the Jaguars year, but in the Super Bowl, I was rooting for him, and I was rooting for him last year. Devin says Jordy Nelson. I wouldn't mind Jordy Nelson. Like, bring in some experience. We are lacking experience right now. We have Marquise Lee coming off of his injury, and he's the oldest guy. I would like some experience. I think Jordy Nelson would be good. I wouldn't mind Crabtree. Who else is out? I mean, I said that in my video. I kind of wanted Crabtree. Who else is out there at wide receiver? I'm sure there's some bodies. I kind of forget now. But hopefully, I mean, I really do think with Nick Foles, like DJ Chark can hopefully become like an Alshon Jeffrey. I mean, the dude, he has the body type. He's really good at the deep ball. Nick Foles is good at the deep ball. So, I'm hoping he can break out this year. Stay healthy and just ball out. That's what I'm really hoping. Sean says DJ Chark was a disappointment. What are your thoughts? Yeah, he was just injured and bad quarterback play. I mean, I'm not going to beat him up too much after last year. The offense was just so bad, guys, and it was just rough. Let me lower this. Brian says not first round. Aro says, I just need to know if it was Josh or Sean who was repping Sports Fury right now. Probably Josh. Josh, I think, is the more of the getting on YouTube guy. Jimbo, from a Jets fan, I think Jaguars will be very good. I hope so, man. I'll be cautiously optimistic. Mercedes Lewis, MJD is running back coach. Mercedes Lewis is re-signed with the Packers. And MJD is doing NFL Network duties. And he's the play-by-play guy for the Rams, actually. Jonas says, can't believe how people could back up our receivers. They're just horrendous. I need Metcalf, a guy who can just bully a secondary. We definitely need an alpha, but, I mean, this guy's good. D.D. Westbrook, I really like him. Marquise Lee's decent when he's playing, but yeah, the wide receiver group, it's not very good right now. Clarence says Jags have $13 million in cap space. TC and Caldwell said so. They're working on deals right now. Yeah, they're going to be working on some low key deals. You got to think, man. We have Jalen Ramsey and Yannick Ngakoue are going to command big deals, and maybe Miles Jack. I don't know if Miles Jack will be a guy that they re-sign just because I don't know if they're going to want two really expensive linebackers with Telvin Smith and Miles Jack. I would rather Miles Jack than Telvin Smith. But yeah. Kiki Goatee, what's going on, man? Jonas wants Fournette and Abdullah as the two-back set. Man, I really wanted Frank Gore. And if not Frank Gore, I kind of wanted AP. But both those guys are gone. We have a hole at running back right now. Thomas Rawls, yeah, no to that. I mean, these guys, I don't think the guy's taken a actual regular season snap since like 2016 or 2017. Jack Finney 5, Jordan Scarlett will be available late in the draft. He I think for backup running back, he runs mad too. I could see that, man. He's probably a 4th, 5th, 6th round guy. Kiki Goatee, Miles Jack's my favorite Jag. Yeah, I like Miles Jack. With our luck, I mean, the Texans like to pick up our guys in the back 7, so probably go to the Texans. I mean, the Texans have Colvin and what's called Deshaun Gibson now, so that's interesting. Devin says, if Telvin played like he did this past year, I'd rather have Miles. Smith was very inconsistent. Yeah, he's kind of inconsistent. And I thought he got a little too cocky. In the first half of the year, I mean, his press conferences, he was like, we might be losing, but we'll be good. We'll be good. But yeah, everyone, I appreciate you for joining the stream, man. Be sure to drop a like if you can. Maybe we can get to 100 likes. Maybe not. We can try. You feel me? Taylor says, what do you think about Paris Campbell? Paris Campbell, I'm not sure who that is. Is that the wide receiver? Let me know. What's called? Smash that like, y'all, says Sports Free. Hell yeah, smash that like. Daniel says, if we keep Miles, we need to move him from middle linebacker. He sucks middle linebacker. Yeah, that would be the thing, man. If we move him to like a weak side linebacker and draft like a true middle linebacker, that'd be interesting. Because like he'd be a lot better. He'd be a lot better at like the weak side spot. DJ says we're obviously waiting on a secondary market. Yeah, I think so, man. I think with the secondary, yeah, because you're gonna be able to get guys on like cheap deals. It'll be a lot. Once the market gets kind of washed up and we kind of get the scraps, and that's the Jaguars. Their defense is set. They need to clean up the offense. That's for sure. There's going to be a lot of offense hopefully drafted in this draft. And one thing I'm going to do a lot different than years past is in years past I always like to, when the Jaguars would make moves, try to kind of look at things from the Jaguar sense and kind of make sense of it. I wasn't very critical of the front office. That's one thing I'm going to try to be more this time, is just more critical as opposed to kind of putting myself in their mindset. Like, I think not signing a cheap running back is like stupid. I thought the AJ Cann re-signing was like stupid. I just because with AJ Cann, he's not very good. First of all, second of all, it's not like you're bringing him back into the same system. We have a completely different offensive coordinator. So I mean, he's a good guy, probably a good locker room guy, but I mean, it's just weird to me. I mean, I would have rather found another middle of the road kind of guy. Hey, Deshaun Gibson's in the chat. What's up, Deshaun? Good luck in Houston. Good luck over there, buddy. Kiki says mods time. The Deshaun from the Texan stream trying to troll. Yeah, it's what's called. I have a lot of Texans fans on my streams. I always appreciate them in my streams and in my comment section and stuff. So, good guys, appreciate them. I was on South Sports one time, so that's probably where a lot of them came from. DJ says, do you think losing season will cause Jalen to ask for a trade? We'll see. I mean, I think Jalen's a passionate guy. I think if you give him the money, he'll want to stay, and I think he knows that he could at the end of his career be the best Jaguar ever. And we need to do whatever we can to keep him because, like, he seems like a surefire Hall of Famer. We don't have any damn Hall of Famers. So, yeah. Yeah, Taylor says Paris Campbell's a wide receiver at Ohio State. That's what I thought he was. I haven't watched too much of him. I've only seen like really what Dwayne Haskins throwing to him, but yeah, I'll have to do some studying up on him. Jonas says Jonas Gray is the GOAT to Sean. Know your place. Jonas Gray over everybody. Great. Hold on. We got somebody pretend to be me. Hide users on his channel. There we go. User message. Okay. Oh crap! I think I blocked around. Whatever. Sports Series says I'd keep Ramsey for sure. Yeah, man. Ramsey's the best, man. I love Ramsey. I mean, he can get a little annoying from me. But yeah, Cowboys X5. There's another UCF Jaguar. Yeah, there's UCF Jaguars that go in other people's chat rooms. It's kind of annoying. I mean, whatever. It's probably the same troll that calls in and just says the N-word a bunch of times whenever I try to do a call-in show. Davis says closest Hall of Fame we've had was Tony Basella. Yeah, the closest we had is a guy get in the room, but not get invited into the hall. You know what I'm saying? Kiki, LOL, what are y'all doing in here? We wildin', bro. We wildin'. But yeah, I just want to come on here for maybe like a half an hour. UCF Jaguar was hit by UCF Jaguar. Man, why you block yourself? I can't, you know, you can't hold me back, bro. Kevin says, what about AJ Boye? I mean, AJ Boye will be on the team for a little bit. I mean, his contract will probably get more expensive as years go on. So but when you can have 2 lockdown corners, man, you got to have that. Jonathan, oh my God, I'll be mad if Nick Foles is the only person we get. We'll get some more guys, but I mean, we'll get some more guys as the years go on, or as the as the days go on and guys get cheaper. But yeah, that's going to be really the big money signing. Danny says, UCF, can you stream with Sticky? Both of you live right now. I don't really know how to do it. I'm just on YouTube. I'm so bad with this technology stuff. It kind of sucks. T-Unit says, any thoughts on Jeff Heuerman as a second string tight end? He can be on a Chiefs side as well. I mean, we need to bring in some kind of damn tight end. We're just letting them all get signed to places, and we've never had a tight end in this franchise's history. Drives me freaking nuts, man. K-Hot says, what are we doing at safety? It's going to be Jared Wilson starting at safety, at free safety, and I don't mind that. He's pretty good. Third Coast Sports says, what's up? What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing, homie? What's called? Chrono Jack says, who do you want to draft in the first round? I want TJ Hawkinson, man. I mean, people say tight ends aren't worth the 7th pick. Screw that, man. Give me like a Travis Kelce, man. Give me a Gronk. Give me somebody who can make an impact at tight end. Eric says, that's a fake wink. Is it? Yeah, we have a bunch of, like, I guess, fake Texans accounts in here, so that's what's up. DJ, you want a tight end at 7? Yes. Because this is the analogy I give people. If you look at the Kansas City Chiefs, who is more important to their offense? Right now, everybody in the comment section right now, let me know. Who is more important to the Chiefs? Travis Kelce or Tyreek Hill? Let me know. Let me know, and I'll get back with you. Brooks says, Irv Smith, my dude. Jack Finn 85. Ramsey said Foley has the body of a substitute teacher. All right, so we have Kelce. I think Travis Kelce. Hill. He made that cheat code. Travis Hill. So, yeah, like I said, man, we're going to have a mixture, probably about a 50-50 split of what's called Kelce versus, like, Hill. But let me say this, man. Hill, wide receivers get drafted in the top 10 all the time. Are they worth the pick if you can get a number 1 wide receiver? Hell yeah. What about tight end? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't a tight end be drafted in the top 10 if a wide receiver can? Travis Kelce makes huge impacts on the Chiefs. Without Travis Kelce, they're a completely different team. So don't tell me that a tight end isn't worth a number 7 pick, because I'd have to severely disagree with you. So I'm going to just go with it like that. Adrian, how's it going, UCF? I'm good, man. Timothy, what do you think about the Jags drafting Rashawn Gary in the first round and Jeffrey Simmons in the second, Jay Sternberger and Irv Smith in the round? I mean, I wouldn't really want to go tight end, or not tight end. I wouldn't really want to go defense in the first round, I'll be honest with you, unless the value is just ridiculous where one guy is like 20 spots higher than another guy on your board. That's just my thought. Sports Series says I agree with UCF. Vision says they should keep both linebackers. Chase Turk says, I so agree with that about tight end in the top 10. So that's my feeling, man. Preston Murphy, what's going on, man? Jonathan Murns, TBH, I'm sorry, but Tyreek just has speed. Yeah, man. I mean, look, I mean, it's a debate whether, who's more important, Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce. I was trying to make a point where, if it's even a debate, then why are you going to say that a tight end isn't worth a top 10 pick? I mean, sure, they're not picking the top 10 very often, but if you can get a tight end that can both run block very well and hurt you in the passing game, I just think it's huge. And I want a tight end that can do what Vance Joseph or Vance McDonald did against I forget who did, but he threw this guy basically to a primetime game. I mean, it was crazy. Wick Dancer, Metcalf at 7. I'm gonna have to look up some more stuff at DK Metcalf at his film, but I just do worry about the body when it comes to this health concerns, man. I don't want a guy that's going to be sitting out over a quarter of the season every single season. You know what I'm saying? Jamie says we need to draft down and get another second to fill out multiple offensive needs. I mean, it'd be nice to trade down, but trading down is a lot easier said than done because you have to have a trade partner. You have to have a perfect trade partner. And, it's just it never seems to work out. It really rarely happens. Chase says, you see Jalen Ramsey commenting saying Foles is like a substitute teacher. No, where did he say that at? I know Jalen and Fournette like to clown each other a lot. Edward says it depends on the QB. Danny says perhaps Dwayne Haskins if the Giants can secure a trade for Josh Rosen. I mean, if Haskins is there at number 7, I'm drafting Haskins. Then you have, you kind of look at what the Bears did in 2017 where they had Matt Glennon and they wound up trading out the draft Mitch Trubisky. Now, comparing Nick Foles and Matt Glennon, Nick Foles is way better than Matt Glennon. Nick Foles has done way bigger things than Matt Glennon has ever done, but, they could definitely do it. Sports or when I hear Chris Conte, I want to drink. Edward says Metcalf is too stiff. Yeah, I mean, Metcalf, from what I hear, he's not a great route runner, and that's a huge part of the wide receiver position. You can't just have a guy run straight every play. These cornerbacks can guard that super well, and route tree is a very important part of a receiver, man. You got to be able to sell your routes, and it does kind of worry me about that. DJ says, we're not getting Haskins, buddy. We'll see. Vision says, I think Jax needs to get a free safety. Jared Wilson isn't good. Well, man, we don't have much money. I mean, we can't be perfect at every single position. And, we're not, we had let him to Sean Gibson go due to money reasons. And Jared Wilson isn't bad. I mean, when he's played in Relief 3D, he hasn't been bad. So, I mean, I'll roll with Jared Wilson. And free, none of these QBs ain't going to last long in the NFL, 3 years and out. We'll see. What's called? Homer says Calvin Johnson would run straight and catch everything. Yeah, but Calvin Johnson, he still had a route tree, man. And I think his height, I think he was a lot taller than than Metcalf. But at the same time, man, I'm not going to compare Metcalf to Hall of Famers. He also had a lot more production, Calvin Johnson, a lot more production in college. So, we'll see. Ronnie Harrison is pretty solid. Yeah, he'll be the strong safety. Teal says older can get him possibly UCF. Rockzilla, well, I guess we will see what our wide receiver really about. Joe says Kyler's the best quarterback in the draft. Definitely a debate, man. I do like Kyler Murray a lot. Substitute teacher has a ring, though. Bass Mover says, are we going to have Tanner Lee back? Yeah, he might be on a practice squad for a little bit, but, he's kind of a low-impact kind of player. But, yeah, I'll probably be live for another 5 minutes, guys. Just want to hop on here real quick and say what's up. It's kind of interesting some of the things going on in the NFL. I mean, the Browns are loading up. The freaking Browns got OBJ now. They pair him up with Jarvis Landry. They pair him up with Antonio Callaway. I think they just re-signed Brashad Perriman, but I think he wants out. Our running back, they quietly signed Kareem Hunt a few weeks ago. They added on, Nick Chubb. They also have Duke Johnson over there. They got Baker Mayfield back at the quarterback position. They brought on in like Olivier Vernon. I mean, they're going to be a good team. You know, another team is the Jets. The Jets made a lot of big splashes. Now, I love the Le'Veon Bell signing, although I am a little skeptical. Like, I'd feel a lot better about their free agency if they were able to sign Anthony Barr, like if they were able to lock him in, because now that they don't have Anthony Barr, they still have a huge hole at defensive end, and they basically had to, you know, draft a Josh Allen or something like that at number 3. And it's unfortunate because, you know, if you have a guy like Quinnen Williams above those guys on your board, and if he falls at number 3, they can't get him because they're basically, you know, they basically have to get that 3-4 outside linebacker that can rush the passer very well. So, you know, and it sucks how, you know, they weren't able to sign that center. I think he went on to like Carolina or something like that. They need you know, it's just interesting, man. I mean, players are taking less money to stay away from the Jets. I mean, like last year you saw Kirk Cousins stay away from the Jets. You know, you saw Anthony Barr stay away from the Jets and took less money. So it's an interesting situation. Timothy says they will need 5 balls on the Browns on the field all at the time. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be – I wonder if there's going to be players lobbying for more touches, because we know Jarvis Landry likes to touch the ball. We know OBJ likes to touch the ball. So we'll see. James Harden, I think y'all should get Barry to replace Church. Yeah, we don't have enough money to be getting guys like him. I mean, I would love to go out and sign all these guys, but we just don't have money, man. We ain't got no green, son. DJ says, why would you want to play for the Jets? We'll let Jet Central answer that one. T-Unit, I agree with what you say about Kelsey, Gronk, and Ertz about being a game changer. However, all those guys went on day 2, day 3. Titans usually are there early second round and third round. I do agree with you, but if they were to redraft those drafts, they would most certainly go in the first round. You know, I mean, Alvin Kamara went in the third round. You think he'd get bumped up a little bit? I mean, you can kind of find tight ends, but you can also miss on tight ends. You know, you can find tight ends on day 2, day 3, but you know, you also have to hit on the position. And if you don't hit on the position, then you get a bust. And then, you know, I'd rather have a guy that you can lock down right there and that can be really great players. So that's just, you know, I know they go on day 2, day 3. You know, a lot of running backs do that as well. Even like wide receivers are found kind of later on. But, you know, at the same time, you have to find them. You know, you have to do some deep scouting and be able to find those guys. And the way that the Jaguars drafts have been going, the Jaguars drafts have been ass, man. Nobody left from 2013. 2014 was a good draft class. So 2015, Dante Fowler, first-round pick, no longer on the team. TJ Allen, second-round pick, no longer on the team. Right guard, A.J. Cann, they re-signed into like a cheap-ass deal. Our fourth-round pick, I think, was you know where our fourth-round pick was that year? James Sample. You also drafted like Rashad Green in the 5th round. Our 2013, 2015 drafts sucked. Our 2017 drafts weren't all that good. 2018 draft isn't looking all that good. So really the only drafts that you really had that Dave Caldwell has a show for himself is 2014 and 2016. In 2016, you know, you got Jalen Ramsey, Yannick Ngakoue, Miles Jack. That was a good draft, but man, it's just been bad. Homer says Colts and Texans hanging on to all their money. Yeah. The Colts are hanging on to all their money like crazy. They had like the 2nd or 3rd most cap room in the NFL, and they're not spending on anybody. I don't know what they're doing. But, I mean, yeah, we'll see. Aro says, wasn't Rashad Green a dude that fumbled away the game for y'all versus Indy? Yeah, he was, man. And he fumbled away the game against the – wait, maybe – yeah, it was against Indy. I think he also fumbled against the – no, that was Keelan Cole that fumbled against the Eagles. Jeez. I don't even want to think about it, man. It's like 2018 was such a bad year. It really was. Do you think the Jags will keep DJ Hayden? Oh, yeah. He'll be there. He'll be that nickel corner. Do a mock draft his mindset. Yeah, I'll do one pretty soon. Michael says Foles wearing number 7. Yeah. Apparently Foles has like number 7 since like that's always been his number since like high school. This is the first time in a pros that he's ever had to be able to wear the number. So yeah, that's that. Aura says watching UCF Jags reaction to that fumble is priceless. UCF 4-5. Yeah, there were some times where I just went like I literally today rewatched my rant after the Steelers game, and like I was just so mad. And there's so many live streams because really the first I live streamed the Patriots game week 2. That was obviously awesome. The next game I live streamed was the Cowboys game, and we were like 3-2 at that time. And the Cowboys game was right at the Kansas City game, and that's when the downhill turn started. And it was bad. It was a terrible year. We ended out this season, 2-10 or something like that? Ugh. Hopefully we can do better this year. DJ says, are you going to call Foles Big Dick Nick? Of course I am, man. And I was saying this on Twitter. You know, the Jaguars Instagram and Twitter account use the boat emoji all the time. If you're going to use the boat emoji for Blake Bortles, you have to use the BDN hashtag for Big Dick Nick. That's all I'm going to say. Dana says, UCF 445 when he was ranting about the OT 10-6. Yeah, oh yeah. I think I actually deleted that video because it was a little embarrassing. I was so angered. I really was. UCF, I think Rashad Green is underrated. I'm an FSU fan. Well, he's not underrated. He got all the opportunity given to him. He's been on the Jags for like 4 years or something like that. I mean, I don't know. Roxville says, I heard the Patriots were like Blake Bortles. Yeah, that's what I hear that. I know I saw a tweet that they would have actually drafted him over Jimmy Garoppolo back in the day. So, yeah. Your boy says that publicly as your Braceface. Your boy Braceface. Tina, thanks for taking the time to answer my question. Much appreciated. Love the content, UCF. Oh, of course, man. I appreciate everyone coming in here and joining the live stream, man. I gotta find a way to bring call-in shows back because I really like that. It's a fun way it's a better way to interact with you guys than through like the live chat. I'll just say that. Because it also gives people a voice to be able to call and like get their opinion somewhere and actually extend the time as opposed to calling into the radio, getting 30 seconds, hanging out the phone, and then having people like misinterpret what you say. Because that used to drive me nuts back in the day. Zach Lee says, I appreciate your videos. I appreciate you, Zach Lee. James says, what position, Rashad? He's a wide receiver. Ben says, you need a call screener. Yeah, I do. Fortunately, don't got the budget for it, man. We're a low-budget YouTube channel over here. It's just me, myself, and I, you know what I'm saying? Roxy, you've been missing. Oh, yeah. Mike M, my concern, the receiving core. My concern is the receiving core, the tight end core, the right tackle, right guard core, the running back core. I don't really have much of concern about the quarterback position anymore, but yeah. Hey, is Rocha in here? Art Rocha says, Fury time. Big Son 4, thanks for the coverage and news and announcements. DJ says, I can't believe you only have 5.5K subs. Yeah, man. If all 5.5K of my subs told one person to subscribe, that 5.5 would turn into 11K. Boom, boom. But yeah, I mean, I cover a small market team, Jacksonville Jaguars, so I can't expect many subscribers over here. Maybe if one thing I like about Jet Central is that he does videos around like other teams and stuff like that. I just, my passion lies with the Jaguars, and I feel like I am very, very knowledgeable about the Jaguars because I feel like if I were to make a video, about like, oh, the Eagles got Golden Tate, and I were to talk about that, like I feel like there's so many Eagles fans that know more about the Eagles than I do. So why do people want to know what I think about that? I feel like I'm a super informed fan of the Jaguars talking to other fans, and that's all I am, man. I'm not like an expert. I'm not a media guy. I'm just a fan talking to other fans. You know what I'm saying? MLB is just wondering where Bo is. Bo is passed out somewhere. Oh yeah, he's right there. I would show you, but my room's a mess. Just got back from Colorado, or not Colorado, but California. You feel me? Roxilla, that's why you are the guy. Boom, boom. How my muscles looking? Oh, I'm weak. Weak, son. Weird flex, but okay. Daniel says, so we still have ASJ. No, we don't. Hopefully we can re-sign him. I know Caldwell said that we could re-sign him a few weeks ago, but usually once they let the guys go to market, they say that kind of stuff and they keep doing. Art says, thoughts on Giants moves. Giants, I mean, oh wait, Golden Tate went to the Giants. No wonder. But yeah, but the Giants are kind of questionable. it looked like for a while that they were going to try to rebuild. You know, they get rid of OBJ, get some draft stock, get rid of Olivier Vernon. Then they go and like sign Golden Tate to a lot of money. I don't know what they're doing. You know, I don't know if they're trying to rebuild or if they're trying to what they're trying to do. But yeah, it's you know, they let guys like they let guys like Landon Collins walk. Who else did they cut? I think they cut. I don't know if Snack Harrison's still on the team, but man, they cut some guys, man. Got rid of some guys. Sportster said, "Damn, you swole as fuck." No, you swole as fuck. You swole as fuck. Matthew says, "I was shocked the Jags didn't bring back Jalen Mickens. Why? He's not really all that great." Vision says, "You said, Jaguar, is it okay for me to be a Jags and Tampa fan?" Of course, man. The Jags bandwagon is open for anybody that wants to join. You know what I'm saying? Sports here, if you want to join, come on in. I know you know, I know there's some other fans of other teams in here. Let's see. I don't know where they are. But yeah, they're around. They're around. But yeah, we have 79 people, man. Be sure to drop a like for me. Drop a like for your boy. Tita says, have to keep $8 million for the draft. Yeah, we gotta keep some money for the draft. And we gotta be able to pony up money to re-sign Jalen Ramsey and stuff like that. Roxo, where can I find a red Jaguars AFC hat? I don't know. I got that at the Pro Bowl, so I got a bunch of hats in my collection, man. That's like my guilty purchase all the time, is always getting hats. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end this right here, man. I've been live for 42 minutes. But thanks everyone for joining, man. Just wanted to hop in here for a quick live stream. Get some last shout out. Shout out to I'm Randomly Serious, Michael, Sachs. We also got Sports Fury. Thanks for joining Sports Fury. Repping the Sports Fury. Enzo, Kalev, Jacob Forrester, DJ, Wapipo, Kalev, Kenneth, Matthew, Ben, Maverick, DJ. We got Mindset. Can I get a UCF Jag hat? Maybe one day. Maybe I can drop merch one day. We'll see. Paul Lewis, Maverick, UCF. Give me a Duval. Go Nick Foles. Big Dick Nick, son. Take it easy. Says Rockzilla. Biggs 904. Sports Fury. Great stream, brother. Dream Team, Stream Team. Yeah, man. Everyone subscribe to Sports Fury because on March 30th, I'm going to be live on there on a Dream Team, Stream Team with me, Bad Dog, Philly 500. We have Chris the Entertainer. And I'm probably missing somebody, but that's at least some of the squad. But yeah, man, thanks everyone for joining. Drop a like before you leave, and I'll catch you guys later.